Alright, back from a break. We have 2 icons.
Scarlets today. It must have been terrible there. How did it...
It was awful. Oh, there's a timer! Sigismund came with his army. It was
It
Sigismund?
was a fine sunny day until Sigismund came with his army.
There you go.
I saw him sitting there with his red beard and proud posture as he gave the signal to attack.
Oh, no.
Did he have a red beard? I didn't make it inside the castle.
I ran to the castle for shelter with the others. Behind me I could hear the shouts of the attackers and the screams of the wounded. Then I turned and saw Father trying to save Mother. They were both killed. The gate was closed by then. The men on the battlements were calling to me to run and warn you here. And with God's help I made it.
My God, that's horrible. You were lucky to survive. And our thanks for warning us. I'll pray that you see better times.
Well, that's very kind of her.
Something to eat.
Oh, wow, it's that bad? Okay, eat a bread roll, bud. There you go. There you go. Why is my speech red? Oh, look at that. Nourishment 29. Oh, I get it. Can food go off? Freshness 67. It can. Alright, let's eat this. Oh, bro, it's like playing... Wait! That only did 37? Bro, I saved all your lives. Give me some food. What is going on with this hospitality? Oh. This gives me Oblivion vibes. I get like first-person Witcher vibes. I don't know why. Obviously it's not, but... the music and the aesthetic are quite witchery. Alright, let's talk to, Beavis over here. Robot.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
That's a great line. The writing, by the way, is
I heard
so
about your
good
father.
so far.
They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he wasted his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Yeah, just talk shit about my dead dad. Thanks, man.
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master?
I
Here
am.
you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
Bianca who? Was it Bianca who we
When you're
saved?
done, you can go and rest.
I still don't know if we
wounded
saved
Nurse Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, my lady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
She seems nice.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Brother, I just saved your whole village's lives. Reputation lost? What did I do? Why do I keep... Oh. Oh, man. Why does everything I do equals reputation lost? Give me that roast duck. Give me that roast duck. Give me that roast duck. I'll take all your bread rolls. Where's the food she made me? I'll bloody eat from the pot. I don't give a crap. Yeah. Put my spoon back in after eating from it and everything. Give me that cheese. By the way, this cheese, I don't know if anyone's had like the white soft cheese. Oh, one of the worst cheeses ever. It's just, it's like eating solidified cheesy water. That's the best way I can put it. I can't remember what the cheese is called though. But I had it in Libya. Oh man, it is not the one. Oh, that's stealing. Okay. Note to self. Steal doesn't come up red. Don't get in trouble by just stealing. What's the difference between rob and steal? Still hungry, by the way. Brie? No, I don't think it's Brie. $99. Okay, we need 55 nourishment. 99? Holy crap. Alright, let's eat that cheese then. Wait, that's 100. Wait, I don't. Wait, maybe I'm not understanding this. This bread roll is going to give me 100 nourishment? No, that's not how it works. So what is this heart stat? Oh, it's the condition. Got you. Cheese is worth a lot, so I kind of don't want to eat that. Wait, wow, we need to eat a lot of food. There we go. Why? Overeating. Oh. What's this? Yo! I'm not even getting a tutorial. Oh shit! Let's level up stuff. Okay. You'll last 30% longer without food, but as soon as you get hungry, the effects will be 20% worse. Manly odor. When dirty, you'll have 50% more charisma when talking to women. However, people will smell you a mile off, reducing your stealth skill by 30%. I think I'm going to go with manly odor. Yeah, it's just like real life. Night Rider. Your stamina will regenerate 20% faster at night. No. But 10% slower during the day. Increase the sight distance of fast travel. So you notice events on the way sooner. And your chance of evading... Okay, that's probably really important. You grew up in an impoverished conditions, so comfort of beds is inverted for you. The worse the bed, the better you sleep. Wait, what? This is so cool. Okay, we can level up our warfare. How many points do I have right now? Oh my god. Oh, is it like Skyrim? The more I use it, I level it up, then I get a point? I think it is like that, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna love this game, man. Oh, I'm gonna love this game. Okay. So I should have a point in horsemanship. But Okay, you know what? Let's just play it safe. Main level. Ladies and gentlemen, you know damn well. Unable to use bandages, okay, we've got that. You know damn well we're going Manly Oda. This is a Casanova playthrough. We are gonna flirt with all the women. And I don't care about stealth. I am a man. I am not a rogue. I fight my enemies head on. And I talk to my women smelling manly. Do you really want to pick this perk? The game's like, are you sure, bro? You sure you don't want to be better with your swords or, you know, not starve to death? Yet, I want 50% talk to women good. Okay, so we always need to be dirty. How do I tell if I'm dirty? Well, by picking this perk first of all, but second off, how do I tell if I'm dirty? Okay, I've still got a star here for some reason. Perk points. Oh, strength. Okay. Do I just put one in everything? No. Oh, here we go. So I can't learn those. I can't learn anything in there. I can't learn anything there. So what's governing why I have a point in strength here? I'm a bit confused. I don't know where that's coming from, but I ain't complaining. Gravedigger. Okay. Carrying dead or unconscious bodies won't cost you any stamina. And they will burden you. Why would I do that? If they're dead, I don't care. Blocking an opponent's strike with your shield will cost you 30% less stamina. Ooh. Ooh. There's a skill point to spend? Yeah, but it's only letting me spend it in strength. You know what? I think I'm going to wait till the tutorial pops up for this. It might not anymore, but yeah, I don't know why my eye is itching. So we'll hold off on that for now. Oh! I need a bed. Don't fall asleep. Okay. The guy told me to take my shoes off. I don't know if the game's trolling me, but how do I take them off? I don't know if I'm overthinking it. There we go. You're tired, your stamina. Nice toes. Okay. Let's sleep. I think we've deserved the big old sleep. Wait, nourishment 100, energy. Oh, makes sense. 12 hours? Damn. Okay. Beautiful. Oh.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it.
I still can't believe it.
Understood. Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
Well, that's very nice of her.
It's just what you need to help you sleep.
Got my toes out for you, love.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace.
Guys, the smelly
to let you
odor's
know you're
already
not
working.
alone.
Thank you.
It's already working.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Sure. This is very sus, though. New mummy. Okay. This is very sus. Where the hell am I? Tell the story of the raid.
You might be right, my lady.
Oh, it's bugged.
I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
+2. Look at that. +2.
A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved.
I don't trust
Kunish
her.
still wouldn't cough
I don't
up a
trust
coin.
her.
Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home.
That was a
I
success.
promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik.
Why does it keep showing the wall? So Radzik came to look at the sword.
The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzik himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
Double
But
success.
Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the
Amazing
command to
writing,
attack.
honestly.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
They killed my father and mother.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that.
He went out
But then the leader
fighting.
of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought.
Okay, so the bald guy wasn't
And then he turned on
Sigismund.
my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her.
Ooh.
I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd help.
Did we save her?
And I succeeded, even
Yes!
though it almost cost me my life.
Okay.
After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me.
But I can't get over how good the writing is.
At That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either.
Oh, here she goes.
Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years.
Damn.
That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband.
7
In the
years?
end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Ooh.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful.
Oh.
Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Did I mess up? Was there actually like... Did I fail that? Not that I would have, obviously. Our parents just died. I wonder if there was a chance to. You know. Get her to meet me pecker. I don't know why I said that. Carry on and ignore that.
Move in, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back!
Henry, help us!
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Oh. Oh.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it?
What's happening? Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
You're finally awake. Okay. Okay, what's this codex that we can look at? Woman in the Middle Ages. Oh, no. Oh, God. Man was the head of the family, roles of woman, daughter, sister, wife, mother, girls at a short time. Reaching the age of majority between 12 and 15. Boys and girls totally became grown-ups at 15. Men spent most of their time at their craft. Okay. Man, there are some people nowadays that wouldn't be able to play this one, I tell you that. During the high Middle Ages, the ideal of beauty was a thin, pale woman with long blonde hair, small rounded breasts. Small? Really? Relatively narrow hips and a narrow waist. Okay, so Kate Moss, basically. The most important thing was, of course, health and fertility. A woman in the Middle Ages would, from the beginning of the century, be pregnant virtually every year. Damn! It was not unusual for one to be a mother 3 or 4 times over by the age of 20. Damn! The risk of death in childbirth was great. Yep. Alright, well. It be like that. It was savage back then. Let me put my boots back on. Take the torch from the table. If you need a light at night, use your torch by holding 1. Even better, use... Okay. I just took my sword out. No, no. Where the hell is he? Lighting is damn good. This game is stunning so far.
Not that I'm spoiling for a fight, but if I have to choose a place for it, then right here behind the solid walls is it. True enough.
We wouldn't have time to join forces. Ah, you might be right. I'm sure Sigismund ain't no fool. A backstabbing swine, maybe. But no fool.
Yo! I didn't think this game looked this good. What's going on?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And Sir Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not
Where's
much
my
of
camera
anything.
lag? What the hell?
Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get there, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Farewell.
It's weird.
Halt! Who goes there?
Cutscene
and all
did
his minions! Who
Who else, Robert?
Sir Ansig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men.
How was it,
My
Magicka?
old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man.
I'm keeping the
But
sword.
tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left the storm in the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Tamber?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown
Good
a
one?
thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend.
Please don't
And
ask for
good
the sword.
fortune.
Please don't remember
Give
the
my
sword.
regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Ratai now.
Is Bianca alive? Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I am a Chelsea fan.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body.
Understandable.
I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood? Henry, I need to have a word with you.
Yeah, sir, that guy just walked through you. You gonna do anything about it? Can I be of help?
What is it you need?
Sorry, I haven't eaten hours.
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Farewell.
Okay. Love this game. Hope you're enjoying it. Strong start. If you're enjoying a game in the tutorial so much, you've barely done any combat, the story has just grabbed you, the writing is amazing, and you're like asking every question available every time you speak to someone, I feel like I'm just going to fall in love with this game when it fully opens up even more. So that's all I'll say right now is really strong start. F's in the chat for Armar and Pa. And it seems Bianca might be dead as well. GG's all around. KCD's intro is not for everyone, I think, because of the lack of combat. Yeah. I get that. Personally, I love a slow build to a game. Oh, shit. Okay. Never mind. I love a slow build to a game to create an amazing story and narrative and world building.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Look at my beautiful sword. If you have to wait for something, you can skip time. Press T and set how long you want to wait. Watch out though, tiredness and hunger grow. Should I feel like this is a trap. Is there anything I want to do? Let's see my stats. We're good. I think it's a good time to save. How many schnapps do I have? 6. It ain't Sir Radzig's sword, it's mine. Get drunk on the job. Okay, so T to wait. Oh.
Good day to you.
What do you think about the Skalitz folk fleeing?
What do you think about the Skalitz folk?
It's a hell of a thing. First, everyone is shitting themselves that Sigismund is coming, and then it turns out like this. Praise the Lord, they got out of a siege.
Skalitz Castle is well fortified, all right, but I hear Sigismund's army is huge, and facing him is suicide. Sir Radzig did the right thing.
I'm sorry you didn't all manage to get away.
So am I.
May God ease your pain.
Thank you.
I reckon that Sir Radzig must be a good man, the way he looks after his people. But you probably know him better.
Not really. My father was forging a sword for him, and when he came to have a look at it, we exchanged a few words. That's it.
And that's a fine lord. May the Lord watch over you.
So good. Bianca, butchered in the mass killing but saved from a life with the derpy main character. Maybe it's a win. Okay, bro. Thank you for the follow. If you want to watch the game from the beginning, !YT in the chat for my YouTube gaming Let's Play channel. Wait till morning, they said? I guess a few hours? Yeah, it'll be up tomorrow or the day after.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
No way, no way. There's no way we're throwing hands. Oh, let's eat, let's eat, let's eat. Is the cheese off? Energy -3? Cool. We doing this? Bro.
Jesus. We're going to the blood scallops.
Why did we stay?
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners,
the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause.
Well,
we may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of
you
Talmberg.
bald bastard!
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Well said.
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
How much did you know about the game already before playing? First-person RPG. And it had Mount and Blade style combat. I don't know what it's called, that combat. That's literally all I know. I feel like this is... they're gonna kill us.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Bastard. Divish's voice is so good. At first I thought he sounded a bit out of place, but everyone here kind of has his Americanish, Bostonish twang to their voice, so I guess it makes sense. Alright. How do I put this away? Let the game begin. By the way, Divish is that lady's husband, right? The one who was imprisoned for like 7 years?
My respects to you.
Oh. Yes, okay. Why did he raid Skalitz?
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
So our whole village died for some silver. What's he after?
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
He was afraid of the Kuttenberg insurgent lords.
Because the lords there could have risen against him with their armies and stopped his conquest of the Bohemian territories?
That's part of it. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Bro, this world building is so good, man. They're somehow telling the story so well that I'm not getting overwhelmed by it or confused. I'll forget some of the places maybe, but really good so far. What do you know about the Cumans?
Where did these Cumans come from anyway?
I don't know much
great
about
spices.
them, only what the Chamberlain said, that they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit.
So he's got
And
mercenaries?
believe me, it's always about power and money.
And women. Don't forget women. I have to get to Skalitz.
So Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Well, we're not gonna obviously we're not gonna out-brawl him. If you were in my shoes, you'd do the same.
So Robard, my parents died there.
Thank you for the sub, Rizuru.
I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
Shit! You like the game so far? Quick, synopsis. I genuinely have nothing I don't like about the game so far. I can't put my finger on one thing that I'm not enjoying. I'm loving the combat. We haven't had a lot of combat, and we are 3-ish hours in, so maybe a slow start. But I love that kind of stuff because when you get to the combat, it'll make it that much better. So I love a slow story, world building, tons of different ways to do quests, which, as we found out earlier, Holy crap, there was like 5 ways to do that charcoal quest. Characters are great. Already I've been shocked by what happened to our parents. 07's in the chat. So just a great start. Just a great start. Oh! I don't like the saving mechanic. I have a feeling that's really going to annoy me as we continue, especially when we're out in the open world running around. And then if I die and I'm sent back to like a 10-minute run that I just did, that would piss me off. So we might get that mod where I save. But so far, really, really enjoying the game. Really, really enjoying it. Really strong start. I'm not just saying that. My chat knows me. If there's something I don't like, I'll let you know.